could be cutting toxic people out of your life. It could be cutting toxic jobs out of your life. It could be cutting toxic experiences out of your life, because you know what? The well-being of your mind and your soul is also very much important. Hi everybody, welcome to Zevaulia. Today I will be giving you various tips on how to live your 2019 more holistically. So in the past few years, I have realized that it is so important to make your body not only feels good in the outside but also on the inside. And one of the solutions that I have found is going back to nature. When we go back to nature, not only our body feels good on the outside, but also most importantly feels good on the inside. As we know, every day we are exposed to various pollutants, various toxins, as these things really took a toll on us, not only our mind but also our body. So hopefully these things that I have been doing would benefit you and make your 2019 more holistic, more healthier than ever. And even for me, I am trying to make this more consistent. So if you'd like to know what I have been doing that has helped me a lot and that I would also like to enhance this year, keep on watching.
Our first goal is to use more organic extra virgin coconut oil, or AVCO. AVCO has risen in popularity among health, beauty, and alternative medicine enthusiasts, especially in the past decade. AVCO has many uses for internal nourishment, topical treatment, and even household cleaning. AVCO is rich in fatty acids, which is healthy saturated fat in the form of medium-chain triglycerides. This makes AVCO have shorter chains to go through, exactly 3 steps compared to others that have 26 steps. Which is a big difference, right? Other than saturated fat, AVCO also consists of 62% caprylic acid, lauric acid, and capric acid. Want to know the benefits you can observe from all of this? In this video, I will elaborate key takeaways of internal and external benefits of organic AVCO. Now let's look into the internal benefits of AVCO. So the fatty acids are turned into ketones that is beneficial for the brain because it increases memory, and studies have shown that it could help with Alzheimer's and epilepsy. Or, these fatty acids can give quick energy that is processed in the liver. Now, because of the shorter chains, it boosts fat burning because it aids in the increase of the metabolism rate temporarily, and it helps reduce abdominal or tummy fat. Now, AVCO also helps raise the good HDL cholesterol in your blood and suppresses LDL, as known as the bad cholesterol, by making it less harmful. This then helps reduce heart disease risks too. It is also great for our immune system because it consists of lauric acid that forms monolaurin that has the ability to kill pathogens like bacteria, virus, and fungi, including the intestine bacteria Clostridium difficile. And AVCO is also great for oral health to provide balance in the oral flora and help manage healthier teeth and gums, as long as you don't do it excessively. Now let's check out the external benefits. This oil is a great moisturizer for the skin. It also helps treat eczema. It has anti-inflammatory effects that aids in wound healing, such as from insect bites and other scars. Although of low effectivity, VCO also provides SPF 7 as a light sunscreen to use. I love putting VCO on my hair. It penetrates the hair shaft better than any other oils, and it's a great carrier oil to play around with. And soaking your nails in VCO also boosts the health of your cuticles. The next goal for 2019 is consuming more chia seeds. Chia seeds packs a punch and has been used in human diet as early as 3500 BC by the Mayans and the Aztecs. Chia, or Salvia hispanica, was seen to have supernatural powers, and the word itself means strength. It is packed with nutrients, it's gluten-free, non-GMO, and low calories. Its skin is filled with antioxidants that protects the fats in the seeds and fights free radicals. So wanna know what kind of energy, aka superpowers, chia seeds really have? So here are the internal benefits that you can get from chia seeds. The digestive health of ours could really improve by consuming chia seeds because of its high soluble fiber content. In 1 ounce alone, there's 40% fiber content, and the gel consistency slows absorption and increases fullness. Chia also feeds the good bacteria in our intestines as a prebiotic. Chia seeds have essential amino acids through its protein, which is very beneficial for us. It also could boost bone and teeth health because of its calcium, magnesium, protein, and phosphorus content. Do you have blood sugar issues? Chia can lower high blood sugar levels. It is also rich in ALA, which potentially helps gradually cure cancer cells, especially breast and cervical cancer cells. Chia also promotes heart health with its anti-inflammatory capability. Honey is one of nature's most beautiful gifts. Ayurvedic practice is well known for using it since 5,000 years ago approximately for curing ailments and also for holistic health. For better health, it is best to consume and use raw, unfiltered, and unpasteurized honey so that the phytonutrient benefits are fully used with its rich polyphenols or antioxidants and other useful components in its structure, including fructose, glucose, sucrose, maltose, monosaccharides, water, and others. Let's incorporate more honey in our lives, in proportional amounts of course, and consume less processed and refined sugar. Still not convinced? These are the internal benefits of honey. As we know, honey is the perfect immune booster for an added natural energy. This is thanks to the phytonutrients that have antibacterial and antifungal properties and the carbohydrates it contains. Honey exhibits strong antioxidant activity that contributes to the prevention of several acute and chronic disorders such as inflammations, allergies, diabetes, cancer, cardiovascular disease, etc. The phenolic acids and flavonoids are responsible for the well-established antioxidant activity of honey. Honey shortens the duration of diarrhea. It blocks the actions of pathogens and promotes sodium and water absorption from the bowel. If you ever feel that you are about to get acid reflux, consume honey because it will help line your esophagus and stomach. Let's take a peek at the external benefits of honey. There are so many benefits of honey. Among them is its well-known moisturizing and nourishing powers for our skin. It can also act as a gentle exfoliator that will give you glowing skin. Honey also has the ability to help fade away young scars and is a good option for acne treatment. When it comes to the human mane, honey has the ability to give ultimate hydration as a stay-on mask or as a conditioner. Now, I'm gonna teach you how to make this refreshing energy drink inspired by triathletes. Not only it quenches your thirst, it is also packed with energy and great to consume before you do your daily activities, especially before you exercise. All you need is a lukewarm glass of water and the ingredients explained earlier, which are 1 tablespoon of chia seeds, 1 tablespoon of raw honey, and 1 tablespoon of extra virgin coconut oil. There you go! It is best not to chill this and drink it in room temperature because it's healthier for your body. Enjoy! Our next goal is to incorporate more use of healthy salts such as the Himalayan salt. Salt has had a bad rep, but it actually depends what salts you use and in what amounts, because our body still needs it. Himalayan salt derives from the Himalayan mountains in the northeastern region of Pakistan. It stretches approximately 186 miles from the Jhelum River to the Indus River. Along this stretch are various mining facilities that fortunately use sustainable extraction methods, such as using no explosives, which makes the salt pure from modern environmental toxins. When mixed with water, Himalayan salt produces ionic energy and has balancing minerals that counteracts the negative effects of sodium. The unique pink color, which ranges from light pink until dark pink, is from iron content. Now, what about the benefits? The internal benefits of Himalayan salt is aplenty. It balances hormones and metabolism in our body, which also improves insulin sensitivity. It supports thyroid and adrenal function, which are important functions within our body. This salt also aids in weight loss and especially detox. If taken regularly, it will boost mineral intake that will benefit our cells through the production of electrolytes. It also benefits digestion processes by creating adequate stomach acid. Now, on to another DIY tutorial. I will teach you how to make Himalayan salt sole. Sole is a heavily saline blend of water and salt. It aids in hydration, detoxification, digestion, adding electrolytes, and many more. It is best to drink this first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. You will need a glass jar, a non-metallic spoon, and Himalayan salt. You will also need a non-metallic jar lid that I will explain why later. All you need to do is fill a quarter of your jar with Himalayan salt and fill the rest of the jar with clean fresh water in room temperature. After you've mixed it well, wait for it to blend and sit it overnight before you can consume it in the morning the next day. Don't forget to use a non-metallic lid for the jar to avoid any unwanted oxidation of the metals by the saline. If finding a plastic lid jar is pretty tricky for you, use any plastic lid you can find that covers the top part of the jar, but make sure to put it in a safe place to avoid any spills because you can't close the jar properly. To consume it, mix 1 teaspoon of the sole with a glass of water, around 8 ounces, every morning on an empty stomach. And remember, wait minimum 1 hour before you eat or drink anything else. The next holistic goal I recommend is to start drinking kombucha. I wish I found this sooner, but late is better than never. Kombucha was concocted in the Qin dynasty in 220 BC in ancient China. This fermented tea was first served for Emperor Qin Shi Huangdi. This drink is a mix of antioxidants and probiotics with strains of bacteria, yeast, and sugar that forms the jelly, alien-looking SCOBY, which is a symbiotic colony of bacteria and yeast. This is a great alternative to chemical soda and coffee too. It is naturally carbonated and has that fizzy feel to it. Kombucha is made out of black tea or green tea. Some people say that the green tea-based ones are best because you will get the benefits of green tea too. But black tea also has its own benefits to boast. There are plenty of internal benefits that kombucha could give your body. Kombucha consists of acetic acid. This compound is antibacterial and anti-candida yeasts. It will also help to replenish and maintain the healthiness of your liver and kidneys. Kombucha also prevents cancer cells through its high T polyphenols. It also helps type 2 diabetes. Kombucha also contains vitamin C and vitamin Bs that inhibits cortisol or the stress hormone and stabilizes concentration. It also aids in detoxification through gluconic and glucaric acid. Through glucosamine, it prevents arthritis too. I'm sure all of you, if not majority of you, have tasted cinnamon. Cinnamon actually has more beneficial uses than we think. It all dates back to the ancient Egyptians that used it for embalming their mummies, and also medieval physicians who used it as medicine. It was also a gift for kings and had a rough history of wars, occupation, and colonization to boot. That's right. Ceylon cinnamon, the true cinnamon, has lower compounds of coumarin. It is best to consume this and not the cassia types that are abundantly sold in general supermarkets. Cinnamon comes from the inner bark of the cinnamon tree species with a distinct smell and flavor. Cinnamaldehyde, the oily part in the inner bark, has powerful effects, and it can be turned into ground spice, essential oils, and other extracts. First, let us check the internal benefits of cinnamon. Remember about the mummification I mentioned in the beginning? Cinnamon is a natural preservative through its leaf extract. It also has antibacterial and antifungal properties. It can kill salmonella, listeria, and cure the respiratory tract from any diseases. Cinnamon is also good as an anti-inflammatory and pain management agent. You can use its essential oils to form this. Antioxidants is also high in cinnamon, and it produces HDL, the good cholesterol, that will surely be beneficial for your body. It can also regulate a better oral health if you dilute its essential oil. When consumed, cinnamon can drop lower blood sugar levels too. Now the external benefits. I love incorporating cinnamon in my beauty regime. But if you have sensitive skin, it is best to do a test patch because your skin may not be able to handle the warmth. For skin, cinnamon powder and oil can assist healing acne, is anti-aging, promotes better blood circulation, helps heal the dryness of eczema, and is also a natural exfoliator. For your hair, its compounds stimulate hair growth, can help with dandruff problems, and fun fact, if you have medium to light natural hair, it can help lighten your hair naturally, if you want a natural method to highlighting your hair. Cinnamon also nourishes the hair. Now, I will give you a step-by-step guide on how to make your very own anti-acne honey cinnamon mask. This mask tastes delicious, but of course, it's for your skin. So try not to lick it, which is also hard for me to do. Haha. You will need 2 teaspoons of Ceylon cinnamon, 3 tablespoons of raw honey, and 1 teaspoon of lemon juice. You may also need a bit of lukewarm water later if the paste is a bit too thick and to make it more spreadable. After mixing it well, slather it on your face and wear it for 10 to 15 minutes before washing it off with warm water. Enjoy your glowing skin!
So I love snacking. Chocolate, cake, candy, and everything else. I love snacking. But I realized that this year I want to have a much more healthier option as well at the side. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I'm still gonna eat all the stuff once in a while, but I think it's also good to cut that down. You know, this is like a progress and put in a healthier option. So I have eaten, you know, dried fruits and nuts in the past and also fruit bars, but I don't really do it often. So the goal for this year, and maybe you would also like to join in, is to eat more healthy snacks. And as long as you can fill your tummy, you know, in between the main meals, I think it's good to go. So last but not least, my 8th tip is learn to manage negativity better. That's right, learn to manage negativity better. Why? Because as we know, in life, there's two sides of the coin. There's positivity and negativity. Negative occurrences, situations, people, and whatnot, they just exist in life. And it takes a while for us to really understand how to handle these situations. And depending on the severity of it, sometimes it takes, more effort, more patience. But you know what? In the very end, it all comes back to your mindset. Because you are the only person who has the final decision to decide whether these negative situations, people, environment, whatever, will affect you or not. And this might be very cliche and sound simple, but it's not always the case. So what are the examples of kind of negativity and transforming it into positivity? Well, it really depends on the situation and your condition, but more or less, for example, as finding things that you love, as simple as that, and finding things that you really enjoy doing, you want to get involved in, that is good for your self-development, that makes you contribute to the things that you love and to the people that you care about. It could be socialpreneurship, it could be doing a hobby that is beneficial for you and others, it could be, an array of things, and even cutting things off. It could be cutting toxic people out of your life, it could be cutting toxic jobs out of your life, it could be cutting toxic experiences out of your life, because you know what? The well-being of your mind and your soul is also very much important. We're not getting any younger in this world, and why would you want to be in a situation where it eats you day and night? If in 2019 or in any year at that, you feel that life is not on your side, how come you can't really manage and find solutions to the problems that you have in your life, it's normal to feel sad, angry, depressed at times, and these are emotions that are very human. We are human with humane feelings and emotions and thoughts. But the thing is, the most important thing is that after you experience all these tumultuous negative emotion situations, you need to find a way to go back and step back on your feet, and pull yourself together. This is very crucial. And everybody's pace is different. Sometimes some people requires years to heal, some even months, some just days or even hours. It really depends on the situation and also on your capability, and it's all completely normal. So don't feel that you're weak, because you're not. You have a power in you to turn and manage all of the negativity in your life and turn it into something more empowering. So that concludes my 8 tips on how to live your 2019 more holistically. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think, and if you've ever tried any of the tips throughout the 2019 year, let me know if it works for you and what you think about it. And see you in the next video. Bye!